Savate, French pronunciation savate, also known as French boxing, boxe française, is a French kickboxing combat sport that uses the hands and feet as weapons, combining elements of English boxing with kicking techniques. Only foot kicks are allowed, unlike some systems such as Southeast Asian boxing or kickboxing, which allow the use of the knees or shins, but it allows strikes in any part of the body. Savate is a French word for old shoe or boot. Savate fighters wear specially designed boots. A male practitioner of Savate is called a tirailleur, while a female is called a tirailleuse. The modern formalized form is mainly an amalgam of French street fighting techniques from the beginning of the 19th century. Savate was then a type of street fighting common in Paris and northern France. According to one theory, in the time of Napoleon Bonaparte, his soldiers publicly displayed their aptitudes by kicking their prisoners' behinds. The punishment was known as savate, which can be translated as old shoe. In the south, especially in the port of Marseille, sailors developed a fighting style involving high kicks and open-handed slaps. It is conjectured that this kicking style was developed in this way to allow the fighter to use a hand to hold on to something for balance on a rocking ship's deck, and that the kicks and slaps were used on land to avoid the legal penalties for using a closed fist, which was considered a deadly weapon under the law. It was known as the jeu marseillais, game from Marseille, and was later renamed chausson, slipper after the type of shoes the sailors wore. In contrast, at this time in England, the home of boxing and the Queensberry rules, kicking was seen as unsportsmanlike. Traditional savate was a northern French development, especially in Paris's slums, and always used heavy shoes and boots derived from its potential military origins. Street fighting savate, unlike chausson, kept the kicks low, almost never targeted above the groin, and they were delivered with vicious, bone-breaking intent. Parisian savate also featured open hand blows in thrusting or smashing palm strikes, la baffe, or in stunning slaps targeted to facial nerves. Techniques of savate or chausson were at this time also developed in the ports of northwest Italy and northeastern Spain, hence one savate kick named the Italian kick, chasse Italian. Modern practice. Despite its roots, savate is a relatively safe sport to learn. Today, savate is practiced all over the world by amateurs from Australia to the US and from Finland to Britain. Many countries, including the United States, have national federations devoted to promoting savate. Modern codified savate provides for 3 levels of competition: assault, pre-combat, and combat. Assault requires the competitors to focus on their technique while still making contact. Referees assign penalties for the use of excessive force. Pre-combat allows for full-strength fighting, so long as the fighters wear protective gear such as helmets and shin guards. Combat, the most intense level, is the same as pre-combat, but protective gear other than groin protection and mouth guards is prohibited. Many martial arts provide ranking systems, such as belt colors. Savate uses glove colors to indicate a fighter's level of proficiency. Unlike arts such as many modern styles of karate, which assign new belts at each promotion, moving to a higher color rank in savate does not necessarily entail a change in the color of one's actual gloves, and a given fighter may continue using the same pair of gloves through multiple promotions. Novices begin at no color. The qualifications for competition vary depending on the association or commission. In the French Federation, a yellow glove can compete, and in Belgium, a green glove can compete. In the United States, the competition levels start at novice, 6 months. In Russia, there is no requirement for a specific glove color in order to compete. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the next video you want to see.